I'm really excited to announce the world's first ever tinnitus healing retreat, the second week of October in Sardinia, at a beautiful garden hotel on the beach. And the beach is white sand and the sea is crystal clear turquoise blue water, and the hotel is a huge garden space with a really big swimming pool in the middle of it. And we're holding the space for 12 people to help find stillness, help find peace, help tinnitus settle. And I'm very delighted to share this event with two really top people. So the first person is Dr. Michael Gollenhofen. He is one of the best tinnitus therapists in Germany. He specializes in naturopathy, homeopathy, osteopathy, shamanism, and traditional Chinese medicine. And he is an ENT and a GP. So Michael has a lot to bring to the table, years of experience, and I think he's going to be an excellent person to help hold the space with anybody who has tinnitus, and we can explore deeper states of letting go and settling. Michael has set up a practice in the south of Germany. If you look up For My Ear, you can find a lot of information about him. And then I'm going to be there. I had tinnitus for 20 years. I've lived for 22 years without it now. And I've helped a lot of people with tinnitus get back to quiet or near quiet. And I'll be there to bring some of the meditation practices that I've been working on for 33 years and sharing some of the deeper techniques in what's going to be a highly practical and experiential week. So a little bit of teaching and plenty of time for questions and answers, but a lot of emphasis on how to settle into stillness, into a quiet state, how to shift the focus away from tinnitus, and how to help it quieten down. The other person I'm very pleased to introduce is Paola Tedde. Paola, like me, is a craniosacral therapist, and she is a singer, and she teaches singing too, and she does a lot of sound healing. She's based in Cagliari, the main capital city of Sardinia, and she has developed a sound shell treatment, which is a way of surrounding people with certain frequencies of sounds that can really help the energetic and physical body settle deeply. We'll be incorporating some of her practices into the week. So I think it's going to be a very special week, and it'll be a time for people just to rest, to process, digest, let go, and settle deeply. The Garden Beach Hotel is beautiful. It's got a huge swimming pool, and it's on this glorious beach. So it's white sandy beach, and the sea is crystal clear. It's like floating in a swimming pool. When I was there, I actually lay back in the water, and it was just like a really calm swimming pool, and I actually fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was in a very deeply relaxed state. And when I came back to London, I was giving cranial sessions to people, and they felt themselves floating in a calm ocean. So the energy of the beach and the Mediterranean there is very, very calming. And in October, the second week of October, the sea's really warm. The weather's cooling down, so it'll probably be between 20-25 degrees, but the sea's really, really warm. And it's a perfect place to do hands-on work, supporting people floating in the water, dropping into a very deep state of letting go. We'll be integrating that into the week. It's a fantastic resource to have. The hotel itself is on the beach. So you can see here, it's a very green space. This is the smaller pool, lots of trees and surrounded by green mountains. The hotel itself is made up of little bungalows with the single rooms in there. There's lovely food, and you can see in the background the colour of the water. Because it's at the end of the season, it's going to be very quiet. There'll be hardly anybody else there. And we will be doing teaching in this room. So just to sum up, in this week, you will have learning and develop a better understanding of how tinnitus works and how to let go of it. We'll be providing a very practical approach to managing tinnitus with meditation, focusing, and body-based practices. Each one of us will hold an hour session with you so that you can have hands-on work. So you'll have 3 hours, one with each person over the course of the week. And we'll come together and give you the notes at the end, and hopefully a sense of what you need to work on and what could help you make further progress with tinnitus. There's going to be regular space for sharing. We're going to be sitting in a group and talking about our own process, how we're managing things. And as with any group, it's a really powerful space to open up and find support from each other. That's hugely helpful in itself. We're going to be providing question and answer sessions about tinnitus. People will have a single room in a bungalow, and there will be really good Sardinian food on tap 3 times a day. It's a big buffet service with seafood or vegetarian food. You'll be able to find whatever you want there. Every afternoon there'll be free time for you to just go swimming or float in the pool or just walk in the beautiful gardens. This is going to be a place to rest and recharge and just be in a lovely group of people to support each other. So if you're interested in coming to this retreat in the second week of October, there are only 12 places. So if you send an email to info@juliancowanhill.co.uk, the price of the retreat is £2,000, which includes the hotel, full board, and the teaching. Above and beyond that, you'll need to make your own flight arrangements, but we'll look after you from the time you get to Cagliari till you get back to the airport. So that includes transfers. So very much look forward to it. Please do get in touch if you're interested. And yes, I think this could be a really interesting new departure for people with tinnitus.